Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and a deep, enchanted forest, lived a brave boy named Tom. Though young in years, Tom had the heart of a lion and the curiosity of a cat. He was well known in the village for his courage, kindness, and unshakable determination. The village had always been peaceful, but whispers of a lurking danger spread like wildfire. The nearby forest, dark and mysterious, had grown unusually quiet. No birds sang, and no animals stirred. The elders told stories of a fierce creature that had awoken deep within the forest, a dragon with eyes like molten gold and scales as dark as midnight. It had begun to emerge, terrorizing the nearby villages and burning crops with its fiery breath. One evening, a frantic messenger from the neighboring town rushed into the village square. His face was pale, and his voice trembled as he told the villagers about the dragon's latest attack. "We need a hero," he pleaded. "Someone brave enough to venture into the heart of the forest and defeat the dragon, or our homes will be reduced to ashes." The villagers were gripped with fear. No one dared volunteer. But Tom, standing at the edge of the crowd, stepped forward, his voice clear and steady. "I will go." The villagers gasped. Tom was just a boy. But in his heart, he knew it was the right thing to do. He had grown up hearing tales of great heroes, and though he was young, Tom had always believed that courage was not measured by age or size, but by the strength of one's heart. Armed with nothing but a sword that once belonged to his father and a small leather satchel filled with provisions, Tom set out at dawn. The village elders warned him about the dangers that lay ahead, the deep ravines, the treacherous swamps, and the dense, shadowy woods, but Tom was undeterred. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew thick and the trees loomed larger, their twisted branches like claws reaching out to snare him. Strange sounds echoed in the distance, but Tom kept moving forward. He remembered the stories his father used to tell him about courage. "Fear is just a shadow, son. It grows bigger when you run, but if you face it, it shrinks." After days of traveling, Tom reached the dragon's lair. A towering cave carved into the side of a jagged mountain, with smoke billowing from its mouth. The air was heavy with the smell of sulfur and ash. Tom's heart pounded in his chest, but he tightened his grip on his sword and marched forward. Inside, the cave glowed with the eerie light of molten rock. In the center lay the dragon, massive and fearsome, with its dark scales glistening like polished onyx. Its golden eyes snapped open as Tom approached, and it rose to its full, terrifying height. "Another fool come to face me," the dragon hissed, its voice rumbling like distant thunder. But Tom did not falter. He raised his sword, staring the dragon in the eye. "I've come to stop you," he said simply. The dragon laughed, a deep, terrible sound. "Do you think you can defeat me, boy? Many have tried, and all have failed." Tom took a deep breath. "I don't need to defeat you with strength alone," he replied. "I know your secret." The dragon paused, narrowing its eyes. What secret? Tom had learned something from the village elder, a wise woman who had lived through many winters. "Every dragon has a weakness," she had told him. "It's not always in their strength or their size, but in their pride. They believe they are invincible, and that can be their downfall." Tom stood tall and said, "You think no one can outwit you, but your own arrogance blinds you." The dragon, enraged, lunged at Tom, its fiery breath scorching the air. But Tom was quick.